Don't rush to give up on the one you love, for love is not something everyone is fortunate enough to find. In this vast world, among millions of people, for two souls to meet, understand, and walk side by side is an extraordinary stroke of luck. Not everyone finds someone who stirs their heart, and even fewer find someone willing to journey with them through the years. Love is not something that comes every day. It is a rare gift bestowed by life. So, when love faces challenges, don't be too quick to walk away. A moment of anger doesn't mean love has faded, and a few cracks don't spell collapse. Like a flower that needs care to bloom, love requires patience, forgiveness, and effort from both sides. For if you let go too soon, you may one day realize you've lost something precious that you may never find again. Remember, giving up is easy, but finding true love to start anew is far from simple. So, if you still love, hold on with patience. Don't let happiness slip away in a moment of haste. Life is woven from shades of light and shadow, not just smiles, but also tears. No matter what others say, be it about storms, pain, adversities, or life's paradoxes, don't lose hope, for life holds countless wonders and beauty waiting for you to discover. Life cannot be filled with laughter alone, without tears, like the sky that shines with a rainbow after rain, or the sea that dazzles with silver waves crashing ashore. People grow only by weathering life's storms. Storms don't come to drown us, but to forge our strength and teach us to cherish calm days. The key is to not let pessimism extinguish the flame of hope in your heart amidst adversity. For life, beyond its pain, holds countless wonders waiting to be explored. A companion, a moment of love, an unexpected opportunity, or simply a radiant sunrise after a long night. Remember, darkness is merely the backdrop that makes light shine brighter. And life, though full of thorns, always hides beauty for those patient and faithful enough to wait. The older I grow, the more I realize life isn't just the rosy picture I once imagined. Out there, life carries sorrows across generations caused by war, natural disasters, illness, and more. As a child, I thought the world was full of joy, laughter, and warmth. But as I grew and experienced life, I saw that alongside vibrant flowers lie barren lands, and behind every smile, tears often linger. War leaves scars that never fully heal in the memories of generations. Natural disasters sweep away homes, leaving countless lives adrift. Illness silently knocks, plunging families into despair. Life is never a canvas painted solely in pink. It's a blend of light and dark, joy and sorrow. Yet, it's in recognizing these darker shades that we learn to cherish life's brighter moments. A hug, a shared meal, a peaceful morning when we're still healthy. From this, we learn to share, to empathize with others' pain, and to spread love like a small candle dispelling darkness. Maturity doesn't mean losing faith in life, but gaining the wisdom to see both pain and joy, yet still choosing to believe, to live, and to love. I cried for not having shoes to wear until I saw someone without feet to wear them. In moments when we lament what we lack, we often forget that out there, countless others face far greater hardships. A pair of shoes may seem trivial, but to someone, it's an unattainable dream. We grieve for not being like others, yet fail to see how much luckier we are than many less fortunate souls. Those without feet will never feel the warmth of shoes, while we torment ourselves over minor lacks. Life is never perfectly fair, but it holds its own balance. When feeling deprived, learn to look back, not to envy, but to appreciate what you have. Sometimes, happiness comes not from gaining more, but from seeing enough. The lesson here is, replace complaints with gratitude. For as long as you have feet to walk, breath to live, and a heart to love, life itself is a priceless gift. To cast aside others' words and maintain faith in this wondrous life, the key is to think and see things positively. Out there, the world echoes with voices, some praise, some criticize, some uplift, while others wound. If you chase after proving or disproving them, you'll exhaust yourself, losing both faith and your smile. The secret to a lighter life lies in changing your perspective. A rain may cause complaints of mud, but it can also bring joy to fields thirsting for water. A stumble may spark despair, but it can also be a lesson for steadier steps ahead. A positive mindset is the clear lens that lets you see light even when surrounded by darkness. Life is brimming with wonders, from the radiant dawn, a child's innocent laugh, to the kindness shared in times of need. As long as your mind isn't clouded by prejudice or meaningless chatter, you'll see happiness has never truly left you. Remember, you can't stop others from speaking, but you can choose what to heed or let go. A steadfast heart and positive thinking are your tickets to a peaceful, wondrous life. Sometimes, in unfavorable circumstances, human resilience shines brightest. When everything is smooth, we may simply exist, but in hardship, failure, or loss, we uncover our hidden strength. Like a seed in barren soil, with enough water and sunlight, it grows into an ordinary tree. But a seed that pushes through rocky ground, enduring storms, becomes a resilient tree with deep roots and wide branches, ready to face any tempest. So too with people. Adversity sharpens the mind, teaches patience, sparks creativity, and reveals a vitality beyond what we thought possible. Challenges are not enemies, but teachers. Each trial is a chance to discover yourself, to realize you're stronger than you thought, and to find that even in the darkest days, life and light still rise within your heart. So, don't fear the stormy days. Let adversity forge your resilience, so when you look back, you'll see how strong, steadfast, and radiant you've become. Don't rush through the daily path you walk, nor keep your eyes glued to the tiny screen in your hand when so much beauty and meaning surround you. We often hurry along, eyes fixed on our phones, fingers scrolling through endless news, images, and virtual noise, forgetting the simple yet profound wonders around us. A ray of sunlight filtering through leaves, the morning song of birds, a stranger's smile, or the whisper of wind by the window. These small moments are true happiness if we pause to feel them. The daily path is more than a route. It holds memories, footsteps, and fleeting but unforgettable conversations. If we rush through, we miss the beauty life offers freely, moments that truly touch the soul. Life doesn't demand we race forward or stay endlessly busy. It asks only that we slow down, look, and cherish, so the simple things don't pass by unnoticed. Then, each step, each quiet moment becomes a precious treasure on life's journey. Remember, the world around you holds far more beauty and meaning than the images on a screen. If you dare to let go for a moment, open your eyes and heart, happiness will find you. Loneliness urges us to grow, and in maturity, you realize that sometimes loneliness is peace. When young, we fear loneliness, empty afternoons without friends, silent nights with no one near, or the echo of our own thoughts in stillness. We seek others' presence to fill the void, sometimes forgetting to look within ourselves. But maturity reveals that loneliness isn't here to wound, but to strengthen the soul. It teaches us to stand alone, care for ourselves, and hear the true voice of our heart. When we embrace loneliness, moments alone become precious. We reflect, create, and find peace in our own rhythm. Loneliness becomes a companion, no longer an enemy. It reminds us that happiness comes not only from others, but from living fully with ourselves. In those solitary moments, the soul expands, finding a strange, serene peace, and we learn that sometimes silence is the greatest happiness. So don't fear loneliness. Let it teach you to grow, to cherish yourself and the world with a tranquil heart. The most precious thing in life is time. Time is a universal tool. It is a potent medicine that heals all wounds, no matter how deep or painful. Time doesn't merely pass. It quietly cleanses, mends, and brings maturity. Heartaches and wounds that seem eternal, when placed in the flow of time, gradually soften. Pains that feel permanent become memories, valuable lessons that teach us resilience, calm, and self-love. Time is also a mirror, reflecting every effort, emotion, and choice we make. It teaches us that no pain lasts forever, nor is any joy wasted when we cherish it. Time brings peace, making anger seem small, disappointments easier to accept, and losses a drive to live better. Like a stream flowing over pebbles, steady yet gentle, time seeps into every crack, washing away dust and bringing renewal. Thus, cherishing time is cherishing life, yourself, and those around you. Remember, no one can turn back time, but by valuing and using it wisely, time becomes a miraculous balm, healing wounds and guiding you firmly on life's path. No one is born knowing everything, not even scientists or scholars. Always learning from the world around you is immensely valuable. At birth, we are blank pages, untouched by complex concepts, knowledge, or skills. Even the greatest minds, the most brilliant scientists, didn't have all the answers. They learned through observation, experimentation, mistakes, and relentless study. Learning isn't confined to books or laboratories. It lives in everyday experiences, listening to others, observing the world, adapting to change, or learning from your own failures and mistakes. Every day, every story, every moment is a lesson if you open your heart to receive it. A learning spirit broadens your perspective, sharpens problem solving, and makes you adaptable to challenges. It also fosters humility, recognizing you don't know everything, that the world still holds wonders to explore, and that learning is a lifelong journey without end. So keep a curious spirit and never stop learning. No matter who you are or how old, The world is always ready to teach you valuable lessons if you listen and embrace it. Everyone wears a mask to protect themselves. No one can fully reveal themselves or be entirely open with others. Complexity, caution, and the fear of being hurt. From birth, we gradually form masks, shields, to guard our souls from pain, disappointment, or betrayal. A mask might be a smile, polite words, reserve, or even silence. It protects while creating a safe distance between us and the world. Deep down, we all crave understanding, yet we fear being misunderstood. Thus, no one can fully shed their mask, revealing every shadow, pain, or private longing to others. Every encounter, every relationship is a delicate balance between opening up and self-protection. Masks aren't entirely bad. Sometimes they're necessary to keep the heart at peace and navigate life's challenges. But recognizing that everyone wears a mask fosters empathy, patience, and appreciation for those rare moments when someone truly opens up to you. For in a world of masks, moments of true understanding and connection are precious and rare. Success isn't won at the starting line, but at life's turning points. Not everyone who starts early or with advantages leads. It's the turning points that decide who goes far. The starting point is just a fraction. What matters is how you seize opportunities, overcome challenges, and make decisions at critical moments. Life is a long journey with many forks. Some seem minor, but change your entire path. Some make you stumble, but teach you to walk stronger. Successful people recognize these turning points, bravely choose their path, persevere, and face risks head-on. It's their clarity, decisiveness, and persistence at these pivotal moments that make the difference. Like a ship on the sea, all start at the same point, but the sailor who reads the currents, weathers storms, and chooses the right course reaches safe harbor. Success is the same, not about a smooth start, but about seizing and mastering life's turning points. So don't worry too much about where you begin. Focus on each turning point, for there lies your chance to make a difference and reach true success. Be grateful to those who point out your flaws, for only someone who sincerely cares will do so. When someone highlights your shortcomings, the instinct is to defend, resent, or ignore. But look deeper. Sincere criticism is a precious gift that helps you grow. Those who speak frankly don't aim to hurt, but care about your progress and long-term happiness. They see what you might miss, habits or behaviors that could harm, and are willing to guide you to improve. Meanwhile, flattery or sycophancy can lead to delusion and missteps, like a carpenter using a ruler to fix a crooked table, or a teacher correcting an essay. Sincere feedback is a light guiding you to better yourself. Valuing and thanking these people helps you see yourself honestly and build strong relationships rooted in trust and sincerity. So next time someone points out your flaws, don't be angry or defensive. Thank them, for in this world, knowing who truly cares about your growth is a rare treasure. Don't lie, for one lie requires 10 more to cover it up. Why put yourself through such hardship? A lie, even a small one, isn't just a cover. It's the seed of endless worry, fear, and exhaustion. When you lie, you must remember it to avoid being caught, weaving more stories to justify it, binding your mind and heart in layers of pretense. Truth, though sometimes hard and raw, brings relief and freedom. It spares you the anxiety of every step, every word that follows. A truthful life needs no hiding, no acting, no self-imposed worries. Like a lamp shining in the dark, truth lights your path, keeping you from getting lost in deception's shadows. Living honestly not only frees your heart, but builds trust with others, forging lasting relationships based on respect and authenticity. So don't trap yourself in a web of lies. Honesty is the shortest path to peace and a life lived fully, free from the burden of weaving endless deceptions. Revenge cannot dissolve hatred. Only forgiveness and tolerance can. Strive to make your life peaceful. When hurt, our instinct is to retaliate, resent, or harbor hatred. But hatred only weighs down the heart, trapping the soul in pain, while the other person often remains unaffected. Revenge solves nothing. It prolongs a cycle of tension, leaving you more weary. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or condoning wrongdoings. Forgiveness is freeing yourself, unbinding your heart from the past, letting it lighten. It restores peace, opens your heart to life, and lets you move forward without the burden of grudges. Like a river blocked by debris, water builds up, but when cleared, it flows freely and refreshingly. Forgiveness does the same, clearing the way for a serene soul, turning each day from a burden into a chance to live fully. So instead of clinging to resentment, learn to forgive and be tolerant. For when your heart is at peace, your life becomes truly complete and joyful. Guard your words well. Don't speak recklessly, driven by fleeting moments of amusement. Every word we utter carries energy, capable of building or breaking, comforting or hurting, depending on how we wield it. A moment of fun or impulsiveness can make words careless, but their consequences may linger far longer. Reckless words are like arrows shot from a bow. Once released, they cannot be recalled. They can fracture relationships, cause misunderstandings, or even destroy trust others have in you. In contrast, mastering your words protects you and builds respect, trust, and lasting bonds. Like a farmer sowing seeds, each word plants something in another's heart. Kind, sincere words sprout happiness. Thoughtless ones breed misunderstanding and pain. So, before speaking, weigh your words carefully, ensuring they hold value, avoiding regret from impulsive moments. Guarding your words is guarding your soul. Speaking at the right time, place, and way not only protects you, but spreads positive energy, making the world around you better. A kind word warms for 3 winters. A hurtful word chills in June's heat. This proverb highlights the lasting impact of words. It reminds us that words are not fleeting sounds, but forces that reach deep into the soul, leaving echoes that endure. A sincere, gentle word can soothe pain, spark joy, and warm a heart like a fire in winter, lighting up another soul. Conversely, thoughtless, harsh, or hurtful words wield fearsome power. They can freeze a heart, shake faith in humanity, and dim even a vibrant summer. Such words are like a bitter wind in summer, chilling and shrinking the soul. This saying urges us, weigh each word, for they're not just momentary, but can heal or wound deeply. Live kindly, speak warmly, and sow seeds of happiness, letting others feel love and warmth from your heart. Never underestimate words, for a kind one can warm a lifetime, while a cruel one can chill to the bone. Before speaking, think carefully with your mind. Speaking too much brings no good, and avoiding gossip prevents disdain, naturally turning foes into friends. Words are not just communication, but tools that shape emotions and trust in us. Hasty, thoughtless talk, or spreading gossip can offend, breed resentment, or create unnecessary enemies. In contrast, careful words, speaking less but meaningfully, and avoiding gossip sow goodwill and respect. Thoughtful words can ease conflicts, soften tensions, and turn adversaries into allies or friends. Like a carpenter, measuring precisely before cutting, careful words avoid mistakes, yielding lasting, positive outcomes. Thus, thinking before speaking, knowing when to stay silent, and avoiding gossip not only keeps relationships peaceful, but builds trust, connects people, and resolves conflicts naturally. Remember, a single word can ruin someone, but nurturing someone takes countless kind words. So let us speak only words that carry the warmth of humanity. A negative or harsh remark can wound a soul, planting pain, insecurity, or distrust. Nurturing someone, lifting and encouraging them, requires patience, sincerity, and countless words of love, comfort, and inspiration. Words can be a sharp blade or a gentle wing. A blade cuts instantly, leaving lasting scars. A wing soars lightly, planting seeds of kindness that sprout in another's soul, helping them grow strong and hopeful. Thus, choosing words is not just communication, but sowing character, humanity, and love. Let our words be positive echoes, lingering in others' hearts like light and warmth, nurturing souls and making the world better. Time waits for no one, cannot be rewound, and offers no chance to fix the past. Human life is too short to waste on hatred, envy, or meaningless things. Life is like a ceaseless river. Each moment that passes never returns. A smile unshared, a word unspoken, a dream unrealized, all can vanish with time's flow. Realizing this, we see each day as a chance to live fully, love more, give more, live sincerely, and do meaningful things. Like sunlight at dawn, time is fleeting, but if seized, each day can shine brightly, warmly, and memorably. Thus, living mindfully, cherishing each moment, is the only way to avoid regret when looking back. Live fully today, so when time passes, your heart remains warm, your soul at peace, knowing you've not wasted a single moment of life.